How the recession can make you filthy rich. The concerns of the recessions are rising globally amid soaring inflationary pressures, economic policy tightened by major banks, and the impact of the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, which still lingers. So, people are wondering how they can assemble themselves to survive these challenging periods and get filthy rich from them. Then, we have the answer. And to note that down, you only have to watch this video till the end. Here we begin. If there's a recession, that is fantastic. Then you can profit from a recessions using the technique and concepts I will share with you. You can also use these informations to your advantage if it's just a pullback. But we can all agree on one thing. When a pullback or recession ends, the stock market tends to continue higher, breaking out of the previous high. Keep in mind that the stock market is an uptrend in the long run. What happens once the recession is over? When you look at the numbers, after 3 or 5 years, you get insane returns after the market has been down. This should tell you that when the market is in a slump and has been corrected 30 to 50%, this is where you can make money. The greater the drop in stock price, the greater the opportunity. As a result, the returns following a bear market are quite favorable. Worrying about your financial situations in a year or even a few months? With all the concerns about economic growth, it's natural to be concerned about a possible recession. But the key is to start planning to be in the best financial positions if a recession occurs within the next 6 to 12 months. Here are the top recession money rules to help you survive an economic downturn. 15. Don't get too worked up. Recessions don't last forever. If you lose your job or your income changes, you may have to make significant cuts or use your emergency fund, but you can always replenish it later. The average recession since 1900 has lasted about 15 months. 14. Boost your market value. In a tight job market, improving your skills or furthering your educations will make you more marketable. So sign up for classes, attend workshops, and volunteer. The soft and hard skills you gain will add a lot of shine to your resume. 13. Sell your items. During the Great Recession, second-hand sellers thrived. Sell items you no longer use to thrift stores. To avoid the middleman, you can sell your items on online marketplaces such as Poshmark, eBay, or Kijiji. 12. Develop additional revenue streams. Loss of income is one of the consumer's most serious risks during a recession. Increase your chances by taking a second job. You can find a second hourly job with flexible hours. You can also start a side hustle with apps like Uber, TaskRabbit, Instacart, or Rover. Renting out your property to a tenant or through a vacation agency is another way to generate a consistent source of income. 11. Invest in recession-resistant industries. Investing in well-established, well-known companies can alleviate the fear of buying the wrong stock. For example, consumer staples, utilities, and healthcare sectors perform well during economic downturns. 10. Save for an emergency fund before investing in the dip. Start investing for the long term only after establishing an emergency fund. A loss of income can lead to debt, and high-interest debt can offset investment returns. 9. Consider the price of gasoline. When shopping or running errands, consider how you can complete multiple tasks in one trip rather than multiple trips. For example, if a product has free delivery, order it instead of driving to the store to pick it up. 8. Purchase generic brands. Garbage bags, light bulbs, paper, makeup, shampoos, pet food, canned goods, and other groceries can frequently be purchased at a lower cost and provide nearly the same product. 7. Purchase in bulk if possible. Anything you save money on today that you will need and use later will save you even more money later if inflation continues. For example, toilet paper, toothpaste, shampoos, soaps, and even canned foods are excellent bulk purchases. 6. Choose frozen produce. Consider purchasing frozen fruits and vegetables if you normally buy fresh. Products in the freezer sections are frequently just as healthy, last longer, and cost significantly less. 5. If your mortgage is nearing the end of its term, now it is the time to renegotiate. Since last year, the average 30-year fixed mortgage has nearly doubled. This is the highest rate that will be charged, but locking in a lower rate now can protect you if it is. Stay put if you have low-interest mortgage debt. Many believe that paying down debt during a downturn is a good idea, but I don't recommend it. Instead, making minimum payments and keeping cash on hand may be preferable. Why? Because if the worst happens and you lose your source of income, the money you have saved can cover expenses until you regain financial stability. 4. Maintain your credit accounts. the time has not come to panic and cancel your credit cards. Your credit scores takes into account the age of your accounts, so keep your credit cards open even if you transfer balances. Credit scores ranging from 580 to 669 are considered fair. 670 to 739 are considered good. 740 to 799 are considered very good, and 800 and above are considered excellent, according to Equifax. 3. Get ready to borrow money. During a recession, many people will need to borrow money to get by, and that's perfectly fine. However, when interest rates are high, lenders will scrutinize your credit score, making it more difficult, if not impossible, to obtain loan approval. So make a plan to improve your credit score. Making on-time payments and keeping balances low are the most important aspects of credit building. 2. Reduce high-interest debt. Call your credit card company to see if you can negotiate your interest rates. Consider how you can make a compelling case. Perhaps you have been with them for a long time or have a track record of making on-time payments. If lowering your interest rate isn't an option, consider transferring your debt to a card with a lower interest rate. Consolidate your debts to lower your monthly payments and free up capital in an emergency. 1. Save up for a 12 to a 24-month emergency fund. Experts recommend saving 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a stable economy. However, Catherine Falega, a CFP and wealth consultant, advises workers to set aside 12 to 24 months if they are laid off. Let us know your views in the comments below and subscribe for more.